Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Trojans will kick this away to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, makes it second and medium. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy's running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on fourth down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot back.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, you've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Third down coming up.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, USC. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
7, Washington, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Washington offense is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. 4th out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, USC 7, Washington 0.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. We go with a direct snap. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Really love how the defensive coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out in the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you could always think about was great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaking free at the 35. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's got it near the end zone. Then he stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
14, USC 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
It leads to second down.
Second down after that previous play.
Black 24. Black 24.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
The Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the Trojans will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Trojans. This quarterback on fire today.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Is good, and the kicker got... Team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Huskies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's a bullet over the middle. Touchdown, SC. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. For what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Trojans offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Tim, go.
Looking to throw again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Fires it on the move. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Second down.
On the double.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Southern California. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Washington, 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And this one is caught. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And keep this drive alive right here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Washington. Made the defense look slow that time. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score. USC 31, Washington.
This one will be fair caught. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Nice grab. It's Fox. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spotted. My gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
That's caught.
It's Fox. Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Now it's second down here.
3:25.
Ball handed to the running back. They got him down out near the 40. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Trojans line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing second and goal. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, USC. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
And the Washington offense will take over first and 10.
The Washington offense retakes the field here.
29
Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's moving out of the pocket. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, USC 38, Washington 21.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound.